Rocket League, otherwise known as Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket-Powered Battle Cars. I have no idea why the name was that long. It was a cold day in Europe on February 12, 2009. There was barely any hype about the game's first release. Matter of fact, it was a fairly unknown topic at the time. Even a whole 2 years after the game's first release, there was only an estimated player count of between 100 and 500. Fast forward a few years, then Rocket League, the game we know today, would be released. With an outstanding performance, their newest release, Rocket League, was a crazy success, with over 1 million players joining the game in the first 3 days. When you first open Rocket League, the game teaches you how to do these 3 things. Seems simple, right? How hard can it really be, you might say? Our next chapter is progression. Take a look at this clip of me from only a year ago. Keep in mind that I was only about, I think, gold 1 in this clip. Keep that in mind for later. Pretty atrocious, right? Now here's a goal of me from about a week ago. Notice any difference? See, there's many main factors in Rocket League, but some of the most important ones are: how far are you willing to push yourself? You start watching pros, you see how insanely good their gameplay is, and how skilled they are, and that makes you want to be that good one day too. However, there's a catch. To reach the pro level in Rocket League, you need tens of thousands of hours just to come even close to playing in that league. Now that you understand the basics, let's get into the real point. How hard is Rocket League? Since I've already taught you most of the game, let's dig a little deeper. Mechanics. To put it in short, a mechanic in Rocket League is a specific technique or maneuver that requires the precise coordination of timing, button inputs, and stick movements to control your car. For example, the flip reset. The flip reset is one of the most generational mechanics in the game. To perform a flip reset, you need to get the ball high in the air. Next, you rotate your car so your underside smacks the bottom of the ball. That was the first step. Now that you have acquired a flip from the ball, you need to use that flip to hit the ball into the net. Once you have your reset, there is a multitude of things you can do. I'll only name 3. When you get your reset, you can either do a musty flick into the net, you can get another reset, or you can even get a third reset. Here's one of my clips. I know you probably don't care, but I'm just going to show you this so you can trust that I know what I'm talking about. While we're on the topic of flip resets, that carries us into our next topic. Here's a definition of freestyling in Rocket League. In Rocket League, freestyling is the practice of scoring goals using flashy, highly complex, and visually impressive aerial or ground maneuvers, rather than taking the most efficient route and just shooting the ball in. Now that I've shown you some clips of freestyling, let's get into the opposite. Competitive Rocket League is almost the exact opposite of freestyling. Freestyling is usually done in training, no pressure, infinite boost, and loads of time. On the other hand, in the competitive game mode, it's not even close to the same. Instead of unlimited of everything, you now have limited boost, pressure from the opponents, pressure to score and defend, and the mental of keeping your rank from dropping. I'll let you in on a secret. My highest rank I've ever achieved was Diamond 3, yet I can quad flip reset, musty double tap, and all that fancy stuff. But if I'm going to be honest with you, I'm trash at the game. Mastering both arts of mechanics and game sense is one of the hardest things to do in the game. However, you need this to climb the ranks. Whether it's Zen or Vatira, they both have gone through the same to reach their peaks. Zen is widely regarded as the best player in the entire game. He dominates the Pro League. Every year, 20 teams make it to the final stages of RLCS. With hundreds of thousands of people watching, they need to perform their absolute best if they want to take home the trophy, along with millions of dollars. To put it into perspective, imagine your heart racing, your hands trembling. As you're playing against the best players in the entire world, you need to focus, concentrate, communicate with your team, make precise inputs, smart challenges, and moves, all while being in a giant stadium with people rooting both for and against you. To answer your question, Rocket League is as hard as you are willing to make it. Putting in the work to practice, dedicating hours to master the game, that's all up to you. Subscribe if you enjoyed.